Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome to Good Morning Uganda Extra, an extension of Good Morning Uganda. Thank you so much for being with us from 6:30 till now. I'm Robert Chirabo, in case you have just joined. Now, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra from 9 to 10. We're always here with a guest or guests and discussing pertinent issues of national concern. This morning, we are going to be looking at something very interesting where a number of people have been fleeced, others think they're going to be benefiting, yet actually they're going to be losing. We want to look at issues of the internet for financial gain. And joining me on set is Ahimbisiwe Justus, who happens to be from Pepro Sharing Uganda Limited. And so much that you need to know. Recently, well, I looked at a number of issues and said cryptocurrency is not something for us. We do not have a law that regulates this. But those are just among. Have you ever heard of Ponzi schemes? And so much business online is what we are going to be discussing. But let me first welcome my guest to the studios. You're most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Coach Justus, as well, from Pepro Sharing Uganda Limited, as explained above. And I'm privileged for a national television to have hosted me this morning to come and give a clear explanation about digital transformation, most especially finance with internet, security, and many other things. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Now, to begin with, what does your organization do, Pepro Sharing Uganda Limited? What is your area of interest? For my viewer, actually, to know very well that the person he's speaking with authority and knowledge.
Thank you. Pepro, it comes from 3 words, and that is people, planet, and profit. And we here with Pepro Sharing Uganda Limited, which is a Ugandan-based, I should say, company, which is well registered with Ugandan regulations. Most especially when it comes to URSB and many other things. But our main aim, our main target as Pepro Sharing is to share the information, to share what really a Ugandan need to know and understand when it comes to the world of internet, to the world of digital transformation. That is, we are seeing a lot of things that are happening, most especially when it comes to transformation digitally. So Pepro Sharing is here to give education and understanding of digital, cryptography, blockchain, and many other aspects in that line.
Okay. Yep. Now, when we talk about digital transformation in that area, first, let's look at how are we doing as a country, because we know we have those that have advanced.
Yes.
So if you have to look at Uganda of late in terms of embracing this digital transformation, how are we doing?
When it comes to embracing with the digital transformation, mainly with our country, Uganda, I should say we are moving. How? I'll give you live examples that are within us, most especially in our daily lives. Take an example. In Uganda today, I don't think there is anyone that still gets a person from these companies, most especially, say, take an example of Umeme. You get an example of that. We have had a lot of people in the past where we could get people coming to us and they read Umeme meters from our homes. Those people who could come and disconnect power from our homes. Today, it is you yourself that disconnect yourself from power. How? You have to use your digital asset. You have to use your digital device to come back on air if at all your energy or your power is off, is disconnected. That is digital. Already we have already moved a step away with digital. That is an example here in our country, Uganda. The second I can give you is digitally. In the past, you could not do a transaction via online from your phone, maybe to a certain financial institution. But today it is happening. My brother, you can transfer digitally your digits from your phone to a certain bank and you do it from the comfort of your home. That is a step away. We have moved digitally in our country, Uganda. So this is happening not only in Uganda, but it is happening across the world. So whoever is seeing these issues as the issues, maybe we should say, of corporate, or the issues of maybe different people or different classes, it is not at all. It is a transformation for everyone. Just as simple as that. How should we explain digital transformation? Digital transformation is we are moving from an analog way of living to a digital way of living. Take an example. Today, we have a lot of people that are seated in their homes. Today, like right now, someone is in his home watching us on UBC. We are discussing about digital transformation, but he is home with his or her phone, earning money on his phone, digitally. Whichever thing he's doing on his phone, he is earning. Let's look into that here in our country, Uganda. But do you know that there are a lot of people in this transformation, in this digital revolution, that there are a lot of people that are losing jobs with the transformation of this digital that is moving on? How? Well, I was discussing with one of my friends just of recent, and we gave different examples. Take an example. We have people who are working in, we should say, companies. And those companies, someone would wake up early in the morning at 5, he sets off for work. He go to work from where he's working from. Today, if you see in the statistics of the people that have lost jobs, they are a number of them that have lost jobs. The effect of digital transformation? The effect of digital transformation. A lot of people have lost jobs. Let's not only see with the other side of the Ponzi, but let's see from this perspective of our daily lives. I was giving you people who have lost jobs. And who are these people that have lost jobs? When they came to consciousness, when these issues of COVID, when it came in, there was a census where they had to regulate a number of workers that will have to stay at work. Okay? Why? Because there are a lot of people that would do other tasks, not come at the office, but they have to stay home and do these jobs, do this work, and accomplish them from the work. And who are these people that have lost jobs? Leave alone these that were working in the offices. Also look at these people who are working, let's say, in transport industry. You find there is a border person who was transferring this person who was going at work. He has lost maybe out of his clients, if he had like 5, today he has lost almost like 3. He has 2 clients. Who are these clients? These people who are still doing these traditional jobs, who are working in these markets. It's where he's earning money. But these people who are working in corporate offices, they are doing their jobs, they are doing their works from home. Now, take in the transport industry, the taxi guy, the border guy, the Uber person have lost jobs. It is coming. It is coming slowly, not drastically, but it is coming slowly by slowly. And we are seeing people here are complaining. Many people are complaining. There is no money. There is this. They are complaining of this and this and this. But look from the perspective of where you are. What is happening? It is this effect of digital transformation. But behind the digital transformation, that many things are happening gradually, slowly by slowly, step by step. There is a concept that is being built slowly by slowly behind this. We go to blockchain, we go to cryptography, we go to different aspects.
Now that you've brought in these particular areas, one and very important, I want us to look at security on the internet before even we go to the Ponzi scheme, the marketing levels and all that.
Yes.
How secure? We've seen a number of people fleeced, people have lost money.
Yes. Yeah.
And yet, there seem to be more opportunities if you use the internet right. One of the most scary things now is when you get onto that computer, when you get on the net, how secure are you?
Truly, it's absurd, and I know a lot of people have lost money, and indeed, they are still losing money. How and why? This is not only happening today, but it has been happening, I should say, since the introduction of computers, since the introduction of machines, since the introduction of phones. It's only that today it is much soundable because it is now more sounding because we have easy accessibility of information. But it has been happening since. People have been losing money with Ponzi. When we look at the word Ponzi, it started the way back in 1660s. It's only that today it is more of being talked about because of the effect of digital transformation, right? But how should we avoid such? And where is the security on internet? I'll give you an example. Today, we have a project that is on internet. It is called safe.zone. Safe.zone is here to give every person on this planet to have security on his or her data, on his or her finances, on his or each and every credential that you do with on internet. It is safe.zone. Any person from where you are, you can surf from your internet, because today when you talk, information is on the tips of your hands. Just type in on your phone, just type safe.zone and browse the information that I'm talking about. Because me, I will give you just a hint of it. Just explore yourself, because today people need to be equipped with information. Why and how? Today we have seen that the factors of productivity in this world have drastically changed. In past, we could be with land, labor, and capital. And these are the things that we were taught in schools. But today, the factors of production have changed. It's time, information, most especially those two, time and information. The person who is losing money, he is losing money simply because he or she is not equipped with the information of what is trending, what is going on. Someone wakes up in the morning because he has heard that there is a project where you invest your money and you're earning 3% daily, or 5% daily, or 2%, or 1.5% daily. He or she comes in such that he can earn something from this. Most especially with what is happening today after the COVID, situations came in and have caused a lot of impact on our lives. So someone is looking for survival, for the fittest, and he or she falls in those Ponzi, all those schemes that are on internet, because he is looking for a survival, and he falls into a trap of those that are those that are looking for also survival. They are looking for survival from you, because you are not informed. That's why we are saying that information today is from the productivity is from the two factors, time and information. Put in your time. I give thanks to the UBC television that have decided to give time to the Ugandans such that they can get more informed of what is happening and how they can secure themselves from such things.
Now, there are interesting, or there are keywords when we talk about security and where we've seen our fellow Ugandans being fleeced of their monies, that I want us now to dive deep into.
Yes.
The serious talk. We have issues of blockchain and cryptography.
Yep.
Here, a number of Ugandans have been fleeced or don't understand. So let's first, in a layman's explanation, Justus, don't go technical. When you talk about this blockchain, many will tell you, you have this amount, I have money on this planet, I know I have this amount. So this issue of blockchain and cryptocurrency, what is it all about? Break it down in simple terms.
Okay. Blockchain. Let's first go deeply with blockchain. Today there are a lot of new words that are coming to us, and most especially like now we have blockchain, we have, let's go on our daily lives, we have yaka. No one has translated the word yaka into his or her own language. It is still yaka. The way we hear it, it is yaka. You will understand it as yaka. So the same way with blockchain, but let's break it. Blockchain, it comes from blocks. And blocks, these are blocks on internet. In a layman's language, we all use mobile money systems here in our country, Uganda. So I'll give you a good example, a Ugandan who is watching us now. You have your mobile money, either on whichever service provider that you're using. If you go to your service provider and you want to request for maybe, let's say, a statement of your account, either from the mobile money service or from your bank you're using, the the statement you're requesting, it will be extracted from the block that is blockchain.
These are just records that were put
exactly
in the computer.
In the computers.
Yes.
Now here it is advanced to internet, because we are heading to what we call the Internet of Things. So being that it is blockchain, these are chains, blocks in chains. They are blocks, but in chains, 1, 2, 3, but on computers, on internet. Now here comes a system that will have to be used on this blockchain. Just like I gave you an example, you will ask or request for a statement. The statement will be extracted from the computer. That is blockchain. So the same way with the blockchain of this that we are talking about, blockchain and cryptography. So what is, again, cryptography? In cryptography comes from the word encryption. And encryption, this is something that is encrypted, hidden. But how is it hidden? You have something, you own something, but you can't touch it physically. That's why we're talking about the digital transformation. Digitally, everything is coming to digits. Digital from digits. So digitally, it is encrypted. Let's go back to the system still again, because I will give live examples that are on our daily lives, right? So with systems of the mobile money services, you have digits on your phone. Let's take an example. You go to an agent of any service provider of mobile money. He or she, you give him 20K, UGX. The 20K you give him, he will convert it and deposit it on your line, whichever line. What he deposits on your line, he is not depositing the 20K you've given him. He or she is depositing digits on your line, and you receive a message on your phone and you agree, I've received 20K on my account, but you have received digits on your phone. You get my point? So that is encryption. It is encrypted. Your money has been encrypted to your account and you own it, but you can't touch it. That is cryptography, encrypted. So in cryptography, what is there? We have digital money. That is mobile money. Okay? In internet banking, you've transferred the money from your mobile money. You've transferred it to your bank account. Cryptography, it is encrypted. No one has seen you doing the transaction. Your money is encrypted. You have transacted, and it is done. That is cryptography. It's only that we are just assuming that these are the things that have come to take our money. No way. It is just a transformation. Just like it happened, these systems when we are opening up, there is nowhere you could go maybe to National Water and you tell them, let's use mobile money to pay for National Water. They wouldn't accept. That was around 2013. They would not accept. Why? Because there was no better understanding of the system. But today we are using mobile money to pay for water bills. The same way these codes are coming, encoding in the system. Mobile money is talking with National Water, is talking with Umeme, and you get power back. You pay for transport. You pay for this using your phone. You go to a supermarket and you pay for goods and services. That is encrypted. The other person has received money on his phone. You have paid him and he has accepted, I've received money.
Now, Justus, that sounds good.
Great.
And of course, it is true, you've given live examples. But why do we see a lot of fraudsters here? Is it that Ugandans don't understand these things, or is it that because you've talked about, you know, many when you talk about blockchain and cryptography, many see it as a scam. True. As a scam, you know, we are bubbi. You've into na Uganda. No wonder, even when you looked at our parliament, no, someone asked me, but where's the central bank for these people? You know? Yep. So why is it that way, with the so much good that you've tried to paint?
Thank you. Let's first get a little bit into the word itself, scam. What is scam? Scam itself is social. Our lives, me and you and the other person. Community, the all of us in a community. Attracting, there is something that has to attract us to that point. Millions. Social community attracting millions. So these are agendas that are started by those who are eager to make money from the people who are not informed. Mind you, we have a statement which says ignorance is not a defense. You have lost money, true. We have all lost money. many people are losing money, but simply because of that word. What do we need today? All we need is to equip ourselves with information, right? Because scams won't stop, and they will not. Like I explained that Ponzi schemes started way back in 1660s. They are here. Let's go back to our daily lives, because we have to give examples of our own lives. Today, we all use mobile money, right? But let me ask a question. You mean there are no people that have lost money with mobile money systems?
They are.
They are there, because we are seeing here there is a strategy that is moving on, which is, I'm seeing it online, beta study. What is it for? To give people information on how they cannot fall into the hands of these scammers. You get my point? The same way as beta study has come to keep information to the community, the same way People Sharing Uganda Limited comes in as an independent affiliate of a United American Capital Corporation to give information to Ugandans. Thanks to UBC for this, because now we are giving it a detailed information on how you can run away from such scams that are attracting you, that are attracting millions to put in their money and they lose. Why would you lose money when there is something that is true? And that true, I don't need to digest the whole information in you. No, like I said, everything is on the tips of your hands. I've talked about safe.zone. Go on that and look for information. Do your own due diligence, which we call DODI. Do your own due diligence. Find more information, because the internet is in our hands. Right? So equip yourself with information, then make a decision.
Okay, then make a decision. When I return, I'll be going for a short break. I'll be looking more at what is it when we talk about Ponzi schemes. What do we mean by pyramids? What do we mean by a number of areas where Ugandans get excited when they hear about it? Recently, I was telling my guest here that I was at one arcade recently, one mall, I must say, along Gayaza Road. I won't mention the mall. And I saw over 600 youth as early as about 8 lining up. So I picked interest in one and I asked, but Mokola Chao. Ha! You know crypto? Look, guys, this is money. You book. And the person tried to explain what he doesn't understand.
True.
But he was convinced and injecting his little money.
Understand.
It happens. It was a weekend. But lines and lines with their phones, and then, well, let's come back.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Juko.
Yo.
Wachikuwa. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange. Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief, and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that.
Okay.
The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government, designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Granny.
What did you do this weekend?
Well, on Friday, I went on a science trip with my classmates to Windy to see the gorillas.
Then we watched the cup final in London. On Saturday, my friends and I met up to hunt some dragons again. Also, so, I taught the vacuum cleaner and the TV this new dance everyone's doing. They're really getting into it. And on Sunday, I went to bed watching the world from space. And you? Yeah, seriously, Granny.
With Airtel 5G's lightning-fast speeds and seamless connectivity, you won't believe what's next.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome back. Welcome back from that break. Thank you so much for keeping it with us. It is Good Morning Uganda Extra. I am looking at digital transformation in Uganda, where we have reached, and of course now linking it to making money. Recently, I came across something very disturbing. To be honest, I don't know what this is, but the little I got to know, it was called WorldCoin. And I was amazed how young people were making money without injecting anything much. You had your phone, and I think there's some bit of scanning, either the eye or fingers, I couldn't understand. Then money would come on your phone, and I said, goodness me, what is this all about? Reading about it, well, I learned there was a country where they even said, that is enough of it. Now, just as the problem we are having is, it seems there's so much coming to us.
Truly.
Very hard to understand.
A lot is happening.
Yet very interesting.
True.
In terms of making money. Like when you tell a young man that you're going to get, they're going to scan your eye, then you get some coins, then money comes to your phone. This giver, just scanning people. Why is there a benefit? But we want to look at the common.
True.
For example, let's look at the Ponzi schemes. What are these? You find someone saying, when you bring a person, bring another, you're going to make money very fast. In a week, you make $1 billion or in every, and at the end of the day, some may never get.
True. Today, as earlier explained, with the Ponzi, there are 3 different things that are going on, and that is, we have the pyramid, all Ponzi. A pyramid, it's one level, second level, like that. That is pyramid, all Ponzi.
That is the one where everyone you bring, you get more money into this.
That is pyramid. Pyramid, these are schemes that are started to generate maybe a daily income, a monthly income, in whatever way the starters or the owners will suggest to the investors. That is pyramid. Just as we bring another person will bring another person. The first person will earn a certain commission, the second person like that. The trend moves on like that. That is pyramid and Ponzi, which we need indeed as Ugandans to think critically before we invest in the money. Then we have multi-level marketing. So here comes a challenge. Someone to distinguish between marketing and Ponzi. Because you might find that the same concept in marketing is the same concept in Ponzi's. In marketing, you find maybe there is a certain company of a product or products that they sell products, and they tell you, go bring your money, buy these products, go and sell them. And those companies, or those companies are there that are selling these products. They are there and legit and genuine. And most of us are using those products. You get an example. Like, give you an example. Like, I'm here on air. This is something. You see this? This is an aula stone. I put it on a daily basis. What is its use? To protect me from these the radiations. I'm on phone. I use the phone on a daily basis because I'm working from my phone. So it will protect me from the radiations. It is from a certain company, right? These are products which are given or are sold to people. So that is marketing. Someone will come and sell it to you. He or she earns a commission from what he has sold. That is marketing. And different products. Then there is blockchain and cryptography. And here in cryptography, many people are losing money. Why? someone comes in, he starts a project which looks like cryptocurrencies. And they explain the concept and you follow them because you have seen someone who has benefited from cryptocurrencies and you follow it because just as is well off somewhere because he's in cryptocurrencies, because you've had someone talking about them, he's explaining to you and you follow them, yet the other person, what he has explained to you is not at all related with cryptocurrencies. But because it is online, it is on internet, and you follow it thinking you have bought cryptocurrencies. Yet it is not. So those are three aspects that many people have fallen victims unknowingly. Right? So cryptocurrencies, these are based on blockchain. They are based on blockchain, and you buy them and own them and hold them. As of today, you just buy and hold them. I'll give you an example. Still, we go back to the daily lives, mobile money. Way back in 2009, 2010, what was the use of mobile money? It was only send and receive, right? Today, cryptocurrencies, buy and hold. We don't know what is coming, but some of us, we might be knowing. You who is watching me on UBC, you don't know what is coming, but some of us know what is happening. You've heard of BRICS. There is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They have a summit in South Africa, I think between 21st and 23rd of this very month in South Africa. But what are they going to talk about? Such issues, the digital transformation, on how each and every country will have its own country's currency. And this country is CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. But remember, behind this central bank digital currencies, they have to be backed up by gold. Being backed up by gold of these central bank digital currencies. Not every country has gold to back up their central bank digital currencies. And remember, there is a certain president here in Africa, and that is the president of Kenya. He said, I well quoted, where he said that whoever is holding dollars, you might face it rough. At the same time, I quoted His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, when he was in Kenya, on a digital, still on a digital transformation. There was a digital summit about uniting Africa. His Excellency, the President of Uganda, he well said, there are different wars. He talked of just and unjust wars. Like today, what we are in just wars, the economic wars that are happening. How? We are seeing different countries abandoning a US dollar. But who would come today and stand and talk about the de-dollarization? Let's imagine about that. What do you think? What comes into your mind when someone talks about de-dollarization? It is not something easy. In past, let's say maybe 5, 7, 10 years, you would not talk anything bad about the US dollar, the strongest currency, the reserve currency. But why is it today that everyone is talking about de-dollarization? Why is it that everyone is talking about against the dollar? There is something behind this. We all need to understand. The transformation is happening slowly. Like I explained, currencies are going to be implemented all over the world, and from each and every jurisdiction to have a central bank digital currency. But this currency has to be backed up by gold. But not every country owns gold. So there is a currency that has to back up each national's currency. You get my point? So every Ugandan should find a way of getting information, learning these things, such that we don't remain behind as always we've been behind. We don't lag behind and become and come last when everything has taken place. I will give you an example. Today we are all on social platforms. But do you know that whichever data you upload on your phone, there is someone who is earning from you?
Yes.
Every data you're loading on your phone, someone earns from you. So today, the system has come, safe.zone, for every person in this world. There are a lot of projects that is behind safe.zone that we all need to understand. We all need to grasp the concept. I've told you about the social platforms. We are all using the social platforms, but we use them as users. We are not using them to earn from them. right? There is someone who is watching me from a different platform, on a social platform, but he has loaded data. That data is being encrypted and taken, and it is putting some money in someone's pocket, unknowingly. So the same way these things are happening, we need to embrace them. We need to find a way and set up policies and regulations. I know that is not my job. It is the government's law. And I know the government of Uganda is taking a step about this. Yeah, I'm sure.
But last week,
yes,
there wasn't positivity. It
true,
was more of negativity.
True, simply because these are the things that we don't need to just jump in.
Okay, yes.
You get my point? These are things that need to take steps, understand, and go on understanding each and every concept and come up with a solution, a better solution, right? Not just coming in anyhow because cryptocurrency is here. No, we need to take a step, slowly by slowly. And I give thanks to the government of Uganda for what they are doing. It is good because it is protecting every Ugandan.
Okay, well, I want to end on that matter where we do not have a regulation regulating that. And of course, there is so much that it seems those that look at how financially we can go as a country say, for now, let's hold this until we've gotten to levels. Maybe if the adjusters are able to give more information, then people will understand. But importantly, even before I see my guest off, find information.
True.
Give me your parting shot. We move out of here.
Thank you. People Sharing Uganda Limited is here for every Ugandan to give you well-equipped, detailed information that you truly need to fall a victim of anything that is giving you hope of making money so easily, so fast. No, we need to understand these concepts. Like I've given you an example where that there are regulations that need to take on. We have a system, a blockchain and cryptography system that is set for each and every nation in this world that will come in and find that we have a community and get each and everything that they will need from this community. We have YEM Foundation. It is based in the United States and Germany. And this YEM Foundation, it has its own currency. It's called YEM. YEM stands for Your Everyday Money. And we have an organization in Uganda still that is here to elaborate to every Ugandan, apart from People Sharing Uganda Limited. We have a foundation, our own foundation that is called Lucky People's Association. For everyone, you come and get information. We explain to each and everything all about YEM as a currency. And if all goes well, any open organization here in Uganda, if you are there and ready to work with us, we welcome you, we give you information, and you can support us. We go and give people information of what is happening.
I won't let you confuse my viewer anymore. Let me just thank you for your time and of course urge the public. Getting rich so fast may end you poor. Always have a lot of research, understand, make consultations when it comes to digital transformation in our country, most so it involves making money, more so to the youth. If there is any group that has been fleeced, are the youth. Sometimes certain things are so sweet, so good to be true. The right information may be altered, and for you think you're into exactly that, yet they are giving you something else. So let's be very conscious. Let's not rush. Let's understand. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow, God willing, for God and my country. Good morning.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala.